Mike, I don't know why I quote Mike Huckabee. He's a piece of human excrement. However, he still fancies himself, and as do a lot of his followers, as a viable candidate to be president of the United States. They see him as a credible candidate, right? But Think Progress has a bit here. He was on another one of these right-wing half-wit radio programs, this time in Iowa. Mickelson in the Morning. Ooh, that's original sounding. The host of this circle jerk, some little freak named Jan Mickelson, began by moaning that, quote, the criminal justice system has been taken over by progressives. Jesus Christ. Why do people in Iowa listen to this kind of garbage? Never mind. Forget the question. So this little creepy bastard, Jan Mickelson, says that in order to fight back, conservatives should look to the biblical book of Exodus. Yeah, that'll work. According to the freak Mickelson, quote, it says if a person steals, they have to pay it back, twofold, fourfold. If they don't have anything, we're supposed to take them down and sell them. Sell people. This little freakish bastard Mickelson went on to argue why jails, which he claimed are pagan inventions, jails are inferior to slavery. He advocates slavery. The freak says we indenture them and they have to spend their time not sitting on their stump in a jail cell. They're supposed to be working off the debt. Huckabee was in the studio. And the Mickelson freak said, wouldn't that be a better choice? Without missing a beat, Huckabee said, well, it really would be. Sometimes the best way to deal with a nonviolent criminal behavior is what you just suggested. Selling the person into slavery. This is what people in Iowa listen to? What the F is wrong with you people? Why do you listen to this garbage? Sick bastards. This is how you become a cynic, realizing that there's garbage like this. And this is supposed to be a very popular radio program in Iowa. Really? Jesus Christ. Now, they're referring to Exodus 22, verse 3. Quote, anyone who steals must certainly make restitution, but if they have nothing, they must be sold to pay for their theft. End quote. God! Of course, U.S. law forbids the selling of people. But to this freakish little bastard Jan Mickelson and his freakisher guest, Mike Huckabee, means nothing. We're supposed to be run by the Christian Bible, not this constitutional crap. Now, this is not the first time this horrible little man Mickelson has endorsed reinstating slavery in the U.S. Back in August, Mickelson, who is a Trump fascist, argued that undocumented immigrants should, quote, become property of the state. Really? You rotten little bastard. What are you going to do with a 3-year-old? Send her down into the mines? Send her into an Iowa cornfield, you sick SOB? Jesus God. After a caller pointed out that what he was describing is slavery, Mickelson responded, well, what's wrong with slavery? You know, I'll tell you, between the religious fascists and the political fascists, I begin to understand fully how I've become such a cynic. I don't know about you. Maybe you're not a cynic. I hope you're not. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about the contemporary usage of the word cynic. But what kind of people in Iowa? What the hell is wrong with people in Iowa? They sit there and listen to this garbage mouth bastard? Wouldn't they rather hear me using my profanity than hear some slug son of a bitch like this Jan Mickelson advocating slavery? Who do you want to enslave, Mickelson? The coloreds, right? What kind of a dumpster do these people crawl out of? And to the people in Iowa, I mean, what is wrong with you? Why do you make his program a leading program in your state? Really? I mean, are you so effed up in the state of Iowa that you listen to this garbage?